just about set to go. Towing the slab in today's game, Aaron Nola.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And a swing and a miss, and one gone. Bellinger up to hit. Mullins on his horse. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Juan Soto now. Westberg gets it to first. He's out. They get the out on Soto. And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. On the ground, and it goes just foul. The shortstop takes the ball.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside the park home run in the same game.
That's outside. 2-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Just barely able to beat that one out. Man, he was giving it his all, getting down the line right there. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. And there's 1 down. Here's Adley Rutschman. And a foul ball.
One and one.
Witt, the base runner at first with 1 out. Fouls 1 off. 2-2. This to center field. Bellinger in a full sprint. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. And fouled off. And now it's even up. Second and third, 1 away. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 and 2.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And it's caught for the out.
Oh, that's a frustrating at bat right there. Big opportunity and just missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy will have to pick him up.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A gigantic blast. And the Orioles jump out in front. It's 3-0. Cedric Mullins stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and a miss.
2 straight.
Stays alive. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. Next offering misses, and the count's even at 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Back here in Baltimore, and now the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Nola back. And that is out of play. Swings through that one.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And the leadoff man aboard. Lau at the plate. Foul ball. Nola fires. And a foul ball. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's one down. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off.
Boog, we're watching a pitcher in Nola that flew through the Phillies minor league system. He was drafted in 2014 and made his major league debut the following year. You can't ask for much more from the 7th overall pick in the draft. Man, the scouts got it right.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And they'll do it again. Cowser hauls it in for the out. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Cowser squeezes it, and that is that. Welcome back to Baltimore alongside former Oriole Chris Singleton. I'm John Sciambi. These fans are excited for another season, Singy, and the O's have reached the postseason in back-to-back years, but came up short both times.
Is the third time a charm, Boog?
I don't know. They certainly hope so, but goal number 1 is to win the division and avoid that wild card altogether. And out number 1 on the grab. Next to hit, Colton Cowser. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Popped up. Volpe makes the grab, and there's 2 down. Josh Smith now at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
And another ball. Late with the swing there.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Center field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Westburg. And he's out on the tag. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. 0-1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Mullins makes his way towards it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, and that will end the inning. Back now at Oriole Park, bottom of the inning. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Bobby Witt Jr. They say it went.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL-NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boog. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
Next pitch way upstairs. Kicks and deals. Swing and a ball popped up. Rice has a beat on it. Corrals it. And there's 1 down. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Lifted in the air, right center field. Chisholm sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Here's Adley Rutschman singing. The Orioles gave him the largest signing bonus ever, more than $8 million, and you can see why. This guy just oozes with talent.
Yeah, Boog, and if it wasn't for a strained triceps injury, I believe that.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out. And we're back. And now Cody Bellinger. O'Hearn. He'll do it himself.
Yep,
and a quick out, number 1. Here's Juan Soto.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ground ball right side. And that's a foul ball. Witt on the move. And makes the grab. And there are 2 outs. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. And no one can get there. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And now it's Brandon Lau. Struck out swinging his first time. Oh, nice stop at first. Nicely done for the out. Bottom of the 4th, and here's the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
Leading off for the Orioles, the first baseman, Ryan.
That one is absolutely belted. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. So next to hit for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. And he grounds one back up the middle. And they get Mullins for the out. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
Fly to center his first time.
There's a swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
That one missing inside.
1-1.
Just missed. Gets to it with a slide. The throw. What a play to end the inning. Back here in Baltimore, digging in, Ben Rice. Nola back to work. Late on that fastball. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Fires to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Anthony Volpe. And first offering is fouled off. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Westberg. The throw to first, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's going to be Colton Cowser. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
No ball. 1 strike.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
And 1-2.
So hard to
1
touch.
ball. 2 strike.
I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Smith. And that drops in for a strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
And he takes it himself for the out. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. And first offering is fouled off. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
2 outs, base is empty. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 outs.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Safe at first as they can't make the play. Man at first at the plate, Jordan Westberg. Started after it, appeal to first. He did not go around. Swing and a foul out of play. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back now at Oriole Park, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Back to the top of the lineup, Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a miss.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Mullins makes the grab. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. And that is that. Bottom of the 6th. And now Adley Rutschman.
The catcher, Adley Rutschman.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Bellinger makes the catch for the out. 1 up, 1 down. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Volpe throws it to first in time. That's the 2nd out. 2 outs, base is empty. Cal Raleigh, the next to hit for the Orioles. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And downstairs. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 and 2.
Breaking ball inside. And it's 2 and 2. That one ripped. That's back. Slams into the wall and hangs on. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th, and now it's Juan Soto. Swinging a foul straight back. The Yankees looking to rally. That one way outside. 1 and 1. Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Cowser makes the grab. That's out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe. And first offering is fouled off. Mullins settles under it. And that is that. Back here in Baltimore, bottom of the 7th, and into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. And there's a foul ball.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
That pitch gets the inside corner, and it's 0-2. And that one is inside ball 1.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And now 2-2.
2-2.
And this one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him.
Jonathan Loaisiga gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now Tyler O'Neill. First pitch swinging.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right. Man at second. Foul ball still 0-2. Loizaga fires and delivers outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Now it's the right fielder, Colton Cowser. 0 for 2 in this one. A little out front there as he swings through it.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
And he went around, according to Patrick Johnson. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 1. 1 out and a runner at second. Here at the bottom of the 7th. In the air, center field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Throw cut off to third. And he gets to third safely. Moving up on the fly out. And there are 2 gone. And next for the Orioles, Josh Smith. On the ground, right side. Lau whips it to first. And that is the 3rd out. New inning getting started. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice. Nola back to work. Swings through that.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. So up next, Austin Wells. Gets down, base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Cowser. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. Mullins settles under it. Nabs it. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Bellinger sizing it up. Drops into the glove. And there's 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Westberg in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay, not in time. He's safe.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Just missed.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hard hit, right side. Slings to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. There's a swing and a drive. And it one-hops the wall. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night. So runner at second, 2 down. Raleigh digs in now. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a couple more. It's 6-0. And now it's going to be Cedric Mullins.
No ball. 1 strike.
Up the middle, Volpe fires to first on the run, and he'll be safe at first. Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And that is foul. 2 outs. Grounds 1 to short. Bounces it to first, but he digs it out of the inning. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired. Boo, growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic, still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I love Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true. Fires over to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. And here comes Bellinger. And first offering is fouled off.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath.
What do we got? The crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah.
Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And he's got it. Ball game, and the Orioles get a shutout. Just about set to go. And on the hill today, Garrett Cole.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Bellinger makes the grab. And now, Jordan Westburg. Late on that fastball.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
And now it's 1-2. That one missed. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. One out, base is empty. It's a K from the Cole train. Here's Adley Rutschman. First pitch, and he just misses. Cole, 34-year-old vet, a former first-round pick back in 2011. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
2-0.
Next offering is fouled back. Two outs, base is empty. Swings and misses. Struck. Now the batter now, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Cowser makes the grab for the second out. Here's Juan Soto. O'Hearn. The tag, and he's out. They don't come any quicker. Back in New York, top of the second, and now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. Cole back to work. That missed inside.
That's
ball one.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Stepping in, Cal Raleigh. Rudder stops at second, and the first two reach to start the inning.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. He hits the wall and hangs on. Great catch. Cut off, throw to third. And he's in there as he tests the arm in left. One away on the flyout. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Right through there for a strike.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Strike 2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
2-2.
Next pitch misses way outside. O'Hearn, the runner at third. Raleigh over at first with one away. And they're all loaded up.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
And here is Colton Cowser. First pitch misses.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Smoked into left field, base hit. One runs in, headed for the plate. Now he stops and he's able to get back into third.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Over to Lau. And that's 2. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the second. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Puts it away for the out. Brandon Lau getting ready to hit. Cowser settles under this one. Puts it away for the out. And that quickly 2 away. Ben Rice, the next to hit. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 0-2 now. And there's a ball.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two outs. Up the middle. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield.
Everything came together for him. 10th pitch of the at bat, and he was able to put it in play, find a hole, and get a knock.
That's a hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Back-to-back base hits. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes
they take the force out, and that's the inning. Back here in New York, now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Outside low, and it's 1-0. Out to center. Bellinger sizing it up. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Jordan Westburg. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Booyah! He'll circle the bases, and they add a run. It's 2-0. Rutschman, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Base knock, center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Cal Raleigh, the next to hit for the Orioles. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that'll do it. As we go to the last of the third. Now the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. Fair ball.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying.
And that's a fair ball. Throws to second, but he's in there easily.
He's safe.
Waste no time there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Base hit, 1 run is in. Jazz on his horse, coming around third. Save!
That's all he needed, just a simple base hit, and he drives in two in a huge spot. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it, just a
Fair ball! And he boots it. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. Close play, but in there.
picks himself up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Stanton, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Off the mark there, and that's ball one. And a swing and a miss there.
1 and 2's the count.
Swings and misses. One gone here. Brandon Lowe now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. O'Neill pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Just missed. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Foul ball.
And a swing and a miss. Inning over. And back in the Bronx, here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 and 2.
And that one is inside. Misses off the inside, and the count is filled up.
We got a full count.
That one misses,
Inside,
so a leadoff walk.
Take your base.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Tyler O'Neill.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
That misses, and now it's even 1 and 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swings and misses. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Just misses there. Mullins on at first, nobody out. And it's filled up.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get scoring.
Got him swinging. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
1 and 1.
Outside, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fly ball down the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. And into the box for Baltimore, Josh Smith. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one hammered center field. That ball's carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track. Bottom 4. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Out there to center. And that'll get down for a hit. To third. Not in time. And we've got runners at first and third to open the inning. So runners at the corners. Nobody out. Here's the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. Strike one.
It's 0-1.
Late swing, foul to the left. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. Ball misses. Out at the plate. He's out trying to steal home. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. He makes the grab. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. Back now in the Bronx. Now here is Bobby Witt Jr. Cole back to work. On the ground to third. Cabrera sends it to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. On the ground, right side. Lau sends it to first. And a couple of quick outs. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
2 down, nobody on. We're at the top of the 5th. Next one misses, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
That's down and in. And now it's filled up.
Full count.
To the right side. He steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Jazz Chisholm Jr. That's back there. Gone. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-2. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Fought off foul.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter. With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. And Belly goes down on strikes. And here is Juan Soto. First offering, and it just misses.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
They got it for out number 2. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Tap foul at the plate. Struck him out looking. And we're back. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
Ryan O'Hearn.
Inside.
No, that missed.
1-0.
You know, these Orioles just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Volpe throws it to first in time. And a quick out, number 1. And that one is lifted in the air. Bellinger coming on. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there's 2 away. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. The Orioles trailing by 2, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that's off the outside edge. Ball 1.
1-1.
In the air, left field, down the line. Reaching down and makes the grab. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. O'Neill calls it in, and there's 1 away. And now here is Ben Rice. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Foul ball there. Good job to fight that one off. One down, base is empty. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Rutschman on to first. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. And now the catcher comes up to hit, Austin Wells.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
That one fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Good eye right there.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him. Top of inning number 7, and into the box for Baltimore, Tyler O'Neill. That one misses. Ball 1. And another
that's
ball.
Outside. Ball.
There's a strike.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go
2-1.
again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Caught and missed. Struck him out. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And now the right fielder, Colton Cowser. High fly ball out to center field. Bellinger sizing this one up. He's got it. Out number 2. Now the third baseman, Josh Smith. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one down the line, and that's just foul. And a 1-1. Base hit, and that keeps the inning alive. Bobby Witt Jr., the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. That's to third. Cabrera. They get the force. Third out, and that ends the frame. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 40.
Baker measures 6 feet 6 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Zips it across, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Next to hit, Oswaldo Cabrera. Mullins settles under it. Brings it in. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball to the right side.
Foul.
And foul ball. 2 outs. And that's way high. Now 1-2.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights.
Now that's strike 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Jordan Westburg. Slapped foul. High in the air, out to right. Chisholm. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 away. And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. 0 for 3 in this one. And that misses. And that's ball 1. The Yankees holding on to a 2-run lead. And we're in the top of the 8th. Missed with a changeup. 2-2. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Wells snags it, and there's 2 away. Ryan O'Hearn. So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Matt Strom.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Two down, nobody on. And now 1-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it falls. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. I love that swing, and I'm sure his hitting coach does even more. Took a pitch right on the low outside corner of the zone and just ripped it for a base hit. And that's easier said than done.
Tying run at the plate. Hard hit left side. They take the force out. That's out number 3. Bottom of the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Cody Bellinger. Baker back to work. And a big swing and a miss.
No balls, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Gets a piece and stays alive. Gets a piece and it stays 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Westburg. to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Now the left fielder, Juan Soto. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. And forget it. He circles the bases. It's 5-2. Here's Stanton now. Mullins settles under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. 2 down, bases empty. Brandon Lau will hit next. Yeah, that's fouled off. Yankees up by 3. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
That's the ball.
Off the mark there. And to count 1-2. And that one handled. Throws to first. 3rd out. We go to the 9th. And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. On the ground. And it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning. And the batter now, Tyler O'Neill. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. That's inside. And it's 1-0.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Line drive, caught. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. So it's their last chance in this one. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. 0-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Next to hit, Josh Smith.
Outside.
First pitch, and he just misses. Back to the mound. It hit him. No chance for a play, and let's hope the left-hander's not hurt out there.
Back-to-back singles really.
New pitcher for the Yankees, Luke Weaver.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead.
Base hit into right center. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 5-3.
Big RBI for him right there. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Westburg in the box now. Takes strike 1. Off the plate,
that's
and the count even. 1-1. And a swing and a miss. Weaver is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game. Cole with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire